before I shoot myself in the... Okay, yeah, and Mike actually is picking up on me. In a minute. I, before I get into this, quick couple things. I just got back from a flight from Argentina, Buenos Aires to Colombia to New York. With that, to New York. But, and that whole flight, both to there and back, a nightmare. And I would love to get into that. I might just start rambling about it here at some point. Um, thing I'm mad about is that I was out there for 2 weeks, so I missed out on pretty much all the stuff from this season. I missed the drip so much. I missed out on the remainder of Act Two, and I was like, okay, let me just get shit ready so I can hop into that and just wrap it up real quick when I get back. I'll do a quick stream on it and then blah blah blah, get caught up. And then apparently Act 3 just dropped already. Bungie just decided to, I don't know, pull a DJ count and say, another one. Here's another week of seasonal content. So that's a third thing that I'm going to see if I can get wrapped up in one sitting. Second thing, completely unrelated to all this, but I ordered something back when I was streaming Black Myth Wukong, which I was hoping was going to get here before I finished that game, but turns out it got here while I was there. But look at this beauty. My own Rui Jingubang to do jack shit with, but when the DLC for that game comes out, if it ever does, I'm gonna just have this thing with me. Just, I mean, get this shit. I mean, come on, come on. We may be imminently entering a recession, but this $150 is worse. But yeah, I just wanted to show off that I had this thing. Yeah, take up half the screen now. I don't know where I'm putting this now. That'll do. That said, since I guess I have like 3 weeks worth of content to speed run through, and the Iron Banner is out, even better, then yeah, Act 3 is done. Yay! Why is there a giant will breaker? Really hope will breaker becomes an exotic sword or something we can. I know about those items. There. Go ahead and put myself in my corner. Yeah, so I'm not obstructing the screen with my. So, sleep deprived. What's next step? Complete trial of will ambition located at the Shrine of Oryx on the moon. Here, before I do that, just check what was my. Yeah, does it do nicely? Yeah. One thing with the story so far is like the meat of it, it's great. It's just like the starting and ending of it feels disjointed. Like you just kind of. I think it ended last week with like Eris saying like, okay, she's gonna figure out what our next move is, and now it's just like, hey,
A threat
go
is
try to work.
forming on Luna, our moon. It cannot be left to congeal from mere blight to aversion anchor. But where there is threat, hides opportunity. I shall teach another method by which you will strengthen your hold of taken power and shatter theirs. Stark threads ahead of you.
Thank you for some reward points. Remember how to. Actually, no, I do remember how to get to the Shrine of Orcs. What the fuck has happened to me just now? Ah, shit, I'm being taken. What's the name of that thing? Oh boy, this is a beautiful start, isn't it? Just know it's gonna be a good thing. Okay. Oh, now it's frozen. Even better. Great. I may have fucking killed myself live on stream. Technical difficulties. Let me see what this task is. I mean, yeah, it's just the camera itself. Okay. Ah, fuck me. Shit's still frozen on there.
All Guardians in the sector. Sensors have picked up a war set in a decaying orbit. It's too valuable to be left undefended. Get it home.
Myself there. Let's see. I don't know if I'm lagging. Alright. Before I get shot by something out here, I'm gonna
Keep running.
play with Spider-Verse frame rate here. I thought your name was something completely different for a second there. Alright, let's see. I'm no genius, but Lord, can I improvise. Since we can't escape the mythology facts with me here, Lord Ganesh, remover of obstacles. I needed this guy so badly at the airport, and praise be, he decided to grace me with, like, some measure of assistance. And when I say some, I needed that so bad. Wait, I'm too far off the side. Okay, way it usually goes, because my sister has autism, so, and she doesn't have difficulty walking, but she does get tired quickly, and then she'll sometimes just want to like sit where she is instead of move along, and she's almost 6 feet tall, so that's a pain in the ass. So usually she gets a wheelchair, and we signed up as like group A, like priority type shit. So we normally just kind of breeze through the airport, like real privileged shit. But for some reason today they said that only one of us could go with her through whatever that section is where they check like your passports and stuff and like confirm you a citizen, you ain't, or whatever, or you a tourist. And so my mother went with her obviously because like she's primary caretaker. I initially saw this like massive line that I thought, oh fuck, I'm gonna be here for hours, but now it turns out that was a tourist line. I just had to go a little bit past that, and citizens line is just like nothing. So like, thank all that is divine. Or I probably wouldn't even be here now, even though that was hours ago. Like just settling back in, that was fun. Fuck off. I'm happy to be home, but I do already miss Argentina just because all my family's up there. It's emotional type shit, because I'm not gonna probably be going back till next year, and hopefully I can go for a longer period of time. Then we'll see.
That ogre is undergoing the offering. The Hive do not possess this power. Without Oryx or the Witness, how? I fear another's hand may carve these new Taken into being.
Want to elaborate what the offering even is first? Oh, there you are. Okay. Well, one thing with this gun, just build up sniper rounds faster.
They retreat to Oryx's shrine. I assume to seek the Taken King's blessing. The wizard's ritual has yet to complete. End it here. Reach into the unknown and prepare for it to reach back.
it is now. That really interests me the most. Like I mentioned it like last time I was streaming this, but I really want this new Taken King thing to just be like some brand new eldritch creature that is unrelated to anything we've had before. Just because I like it whenever like Destiny does like hint at just brand new like alien species and shit besides the ones that we've seen. Because I used to think when the game came out that like just because of the darkness, it had been whittled down to humanity, um, Fallen, Cabal, Vex, and Hive, and those were like the only races like left. But I think it was Season of Opulence where they touched on like just other species that Callus had interacted with. And like that's cool. There's more things out there. It also kind of makes the final shape matter more because we saved like countless civilizations that probably didn't even understand what was going on, if they even knew. But that feels even better than just saving humanity alone. Do something specific. Oh yeah, ogre.
Now, Guardian. It is vulnerable.
Do it. Oh,
This place. A place of offering, where the Taken submit their weakness to gain strength. There is something else here. Calling. Rabid with grief. No. Sever the bindings! Unshake this beast now, Guardian!
can I untake it? Can I give it? I took myself.
Another foul stain scoured from Luna's ailing depths. You reap strength from their defeat. Hayat. Yet, the Taken King is absent from this clash of swords. He offers no substantiation of their ritual. Why here, then, the Dreadnought? The Taken? They are entwined, but their goals do not seem aligned. Perhaps the presence we felt here in the deep drives them. Perhaps there is more to uncover. Search the grounds. Guardian, a remnant etched into the receding deep. Draw it forth with your newfound power.
Oryx. The witness is dead. It lied to you.
We saw the synergy system.
me cut to the truth. The God Wave wasn't the Traveler. We were chosen for light, and the Witness gave us chains. But I can break us out of this game.
Deceit is your language.
We've both been played since the beginning. Look, this is Imaru, my ghost.
I won! Now is my cunning sister. She would never allow such heresy.
And what do you call what you are now, if not heresy?
Enough! Does my blade not cut? Its edge is truth. Do ties not sink my bone? Or logic, gold, and violence?
You're an inanimate object, dear brother. Your blade cuts nothing.
I do not accept this. I will navigate through each manipulation from the beginning, and I will divine the truth alone.
Oryx has shown the flaw in his logic. Faith. Now doubt creeps in. He has long been a creature of singular purpose and boundless curiosity. This revelation could send him reeling, or spell doom should he align with the Witch Queen. We cannot wait for the Echo to decide which avenue to explore. We must act in the face of uncertainty. I will begin preparations and contact you when they are ready for action.
I want to take a moment. Oryx's new voice actor is popping off so hard. Like, I've gotten so used to that really calm tone of voice he's been using up till now. But when he blew up like that, like, freaking blew me back for a second there. I only remember, like, back in The Taken King, he had one line of dialogue, and it stood out to me because he said it calmly. But he said, like, no, I will take them all. And then it was kind of the inverse of that, like, oh shit, now he's back to screaming again. But it sounds so much better because it's filled with rage and, like, that feeling of your faith being challenged. So I don't know, that's stuck a lot more. I'm just impressed. I'm taking notes. If I ever get to like do voice acting for myself one day, like I want to be able to pull that off convincingly. Well, exploring the Nether, harvest the flesh of Akka component of the binding ritual proposed by Eris Morn. Does it have to be explore mode? We'll just do it like that, yeah. It's, shit. Loved how that was delivered and all.
Long ago, Oryx sought the worm Akka in the Ascendant Plane, but was denied the secrets of the deep. And so, Oryx slew the worm and communed with the deep himself. In this communion, he learned the power to take. And from Akka's body, he carved this foul dreadnought. But even a dead worm dreams, Guardian.
It's a, yeah, like that. I understand there is no rhyme or reason to like me mixing up my
Get back,
cookouts.
killer. Run him down.
I'm just going off of like rule of cool. What do I feel like using in the moment? Yeah, these are really high. That makes me like run through every encounter or something here. I only noticed it because I think my brain kind of gave out there, and maybe it's just because I haven't played Destiny in a second. I just don't remember like flood of Crota Hive being here. Hey. Give me like 5 seconds. There we go. And just when I was about to give you my attention too. Should have dropped. Yeah, whatever. I forgot how the nether works with my health and shit. Oof. I still got lives and shit. Oh, there we go. I was looking for the buff or whatever. That was remarkably not a pain in the ass this time. let me get those 2 rounds in the magazine there.
Heir presumptive. I make you sharp so that you may continue my logic and uphold my law. You will take up my mantle and become me. You will remove everything that can be removed. And you will bring extinction to your enemies, as I brought extinction to mine.
There we go. Bring the flesh of Akana Eris Warren so she may initiate the binding of orcs. It's cool. Alright, I gotta leave the thing for. Alright, guys, we need to put orcs' binder on. ERB. Eternal love and respect for our trans king, of course. God, should I need to learn to shut the fuck up more? Sometimes your silence is appreciated, idiot. Right, from the quest I must have completed in there somewhere. I assume, yeah, there must be something for getting all the shards, so other thing for me to look into. It's good. That's like I already have a auto rifle that I'm using at the moment, but like you know, that's the good thing about just kind of having the vault available, like, right from there. So I can just do that with ease. That said, though, instead of being neurotic as fuck, just swapping the elements out. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was saying, I just kind of switched to whatever feels cool in the moment, so. Yeah, I had a delivery for you.
guardian. The writhing power within you, palpitating. Surrender yourself to the call of entropy. Let it become your blade.
You've got a lot of faith in ancient taken energy we know nothing about.
Such is the nature of faith. A belief in our ability to subsume the primordial.
It's not my faith.
Faith is curiosity, not fear.
Fear's natural.
Faith is
It's a
having hope in
warning.
something.
Respect for what this
Let
power
me
is
shut up.
capable of. This is a weapon because I contain it. It's not a part of me. It's a tool.
I recognize the color of grief within you. You have yet to embrace it.
I never will. Power is control. Without control, you have nothing.
Not nothing. Potential. Oryx seeks a path to fundament. The Witch Queen, in delivering truth, has set her brother's mind. Savathun did not expect this reaction from him. Her misstep has created a new complication. We cannot allow Oryx to escape. We must force a confrontation. With the flesh of Akka, I may do so, but the deputy commanders doubt. She tells me my methods are based on faith. Faith. The same flaw in Oryx's logic. I did not challenge the word. An argument here would only divide our cause further. But when it is faith in you. And when it is not, it is ambition. Binding the echo of the Navigator to my throne will require immense power and the precise application of will. Together, we possess both. Then we may discover a way to excise Oryx's foul essence. Only a being infused with taken power may wield Willbreaker. Sloan and I will guide you to that becoming. Keep the faith, my knife. My acolyte. We must not be stymied by an adherence to order in pursuit of safety. This is the deep. This is the taken. There is no safety.
If you were to ask me to define faith, given that's such a big element of just my whole personality and theme as a whole, um, it's putting trust in something you can't be certain about. Like, I'm a religious person. I believe in God. I believe in multiple gods, but I can't tell you for a fact that, any of them are actually there, or that anything that I put stock in matters in the end. I just believe it because I have a lot of, like, personal reasons in my own history, too. But also, I know it's a gamble, and in the end, it may have all been nothing, and that's fine. It's okay for me to be wrong. It's not like I lose anything in that sense. I could die and there is no afterlife, but what will there be? Ceaseless, unending peace, And it's not like you're going to consciously be sitting in the dark for eternity. Your mind just goes and you are nothing. So, eternal peace or absolution, but not the worst thing. But that's just in the matter of like things like death and shit. So that's an extreme. But that's what I see it as. I'm banking on maybe there is some higher being or something out there that might want to bother putting any sort of stock in me whatsoever. I don't know who just screamed "oh no" there, but not what Eris said. Sublimating the primordial. That I don't like because so much faith and religion can be tied to wanting something out of the gods or what have you, whatever you like to believe in, your ancestor spirits or something like that, which I find to be like greedy, if not just outright rude. But that could also just be the part of me that hates being a burden on people and asking anything of anyone. So, the way I see it, if you go into your faith just hoping that, if you do the XYZs and someone up there is going to give you a cookie, then that's selfish to me. Pay your due respects because everybody deserves to be respected and everybody deserves to be cared for and loved. And I think that extends to whatever's up there. Not in the means of like, blind devotion, just like, hey, I care. That's me. I'm no faith leader or nothing. I'm just a guy who's thought about this too much for too long. C'est la vie. Should think that if Oryx is trying to go back to Fundament right now, then like maybe Savatoon would hop on that and trick him into actually going to the throne world instead, since that's the closest thing to Fundament there is left. We accrued a lot of Hyde's history
Guardian,
for that.
we are poised to strike, and strike first. Meet me aboard the Dreadnought. I will perform our ritual where I fell. Oryx will bend to our strength, and my throne will be his prison.
I think with how much Oryx likes me right now, I could probably ask for an audience with him. He,
Guardian, Savathun and Zebur Roth's forces close on us like jagged teeth. Thwart them. Protect the ritual as I bind the echo of the Navigator to my throne world. I will subdue the Taken King, capture him, cleave him from his throne. He will not escape my power. I will be his jailer yet.
right. You don't mind us. Safe there. Puzzle in that. Recent thing was like maybe try and like imitate the. Oh, make it in the shape of that using what we've got here. So
His power is immense, but so is yours, Guardian.
it's occurred to me also like he was so furious about Sabatun losing the light, but he's also like so proud of us just for the sake of killing him. Again, just like my man Oryx, why can't we just fuck? Clearly like him. Have I hurt her yet? Okay, a good weapon for this. That would be under it. Alright, so
Our bindings hold fast. Press on.
and she runs off again.
Magnificent.
That's how Eris never gets enough of just kicking the dog shit out of the hive. Like I think she single-handedly like destroyed their entire faith, the foundation of their religion, like so many times over, and it never becomes boring to her. Just like Oryx is back, Pet Guardian. I can't wait to do this again. No hesitation, no like what the fuck are you kidding me? He's alive. Just like, oh, now I get to put him in the bondage chamber this time. Oh, the next time he resurrects Guardian, we're putting him in the Iron Maiden. I don't know why I'm making her British. Also, kind of have to think before I like do an actual character impression. Switch to that. Pretty gun. Want to look at something there. Here.
Guardian, we have him. Eris's mission was a success. I can't say I'm not impressed. Eris and I have never been afraid to do what needed to be done, regardless of the risk. And now we've captured the Taken King himself. I told Eris that fear is a warning. Correctly deployed, we can send that warning to our enemies. Now the Taken and the Dread hear it loud and clear. You know I was against bringing him here. Eris's throne world was our tactical advantage. But we had to move fast. That's what Eris did. She reacted, and now we have to adapt. This is an opportunity. We've got Oryx pinned. Hold him, Guardian.
Kind of wild how out of all the echoes, like, this was the easiest one to get in a way. Because Eris just said, yeah, you know what? Unique. And also, this is the only one that was an independent entity, I guess.
Guardian, we are triumphant. With the
We
echo of
are
the
that
Navigator
bitch,
as our
Guardian.
prisoner, we have gained ground against those who would subdue us.
We still have to deal with Oryx's sisters. Eris's actions have galvanized them. But the Echo is secured, for now. We have our shot at finishing this.
We must not destroy him. He is a rich source of knowledge. As Echo and King, bound, we may interrogate him.
How long until you lose control?
I cannot hold him indefinitely. Keeping the echo of the Navigator in my throne world consumes my focus.
If the Echo escapes or his sisters are successful, it'll punch a hole through your throne world and straight into the Dreadnought. Threat. The last city would be in
Not
extreme
allowed.
danger. Of course you won't. But Oryx would. We can't let our ambition outstrip our ability.
Quite.
Guardian, we need you back on the Dreadnought. You're our line of defense. Keep the Echo out of Zivu Araf and Savathun's hands. Assert control.
I will learn what I can from the echo. But by force or ritual, they will move to reclaim their stolen sibling.
And go back in and talk to Eris again. Vile forces lurk within the halls of the Dreadnought, and the Hive Sisters scheme to tear the Echo of Navigation from your grasp. Armed with Eris Mort's guidance, Sloane's leadership, and Drifter's resourcefulness, you are tasked with dismantling the threat once and for all. Meet with your team and devise a way forward. Am I going here? I guess. can't interact with it either. Here and then. See something. That fellas on that? No. Let's try that. I'm so happy that like I have a group of people to finally play Destiny with. I went 10 years without like really having any Destiny friends. And I'm so happy.
Well, can't patch a hive sword up with the everyday ceiling. Where's that leave us? You're gonna need some kind of take and fanciness for that. More than I have handy. Might be easier in the right place. Got some thoughts on that? I'll leave you a couple notes. Now, if anyone asks, I didn't tell you this, but they can't do anything to you anyway. Been working with the hidden a little. Call it freelancing. I do a favor for them, they do a favor for me. They're squares, but they've got good intel. And they've been keeping an eye on Savathun. We're gonna have to deal with her sooner, not later. Still digging, but when something useful comes up on her, I'll be in touch, hero. You just stay ready.
Not missing anything there. There she is.
Your sisters seek to reclaim you. They would carve you into the brother they remember.
The Inquisition of the Self. Heresy. They have changed too much.
For love, a sister would do more than heresy.
Not love. Without our war, without me, they have found failure instead of victory.
You were slain. Do you think your killer, my truest knife, could not do the same again?
Bold claim. You barely hold me here. Though your throne reeks of a familiar ichor.
Savathun, dead by my hand. Xivu Arath, cut from her throne. These are my foundations. You think I barely hold you. Test me, and find how I have used your sister's strength.
I promise that I will. To break your chains with my own might would be a new triumph.
Then prove it is your own might. A victory while I am distracted by Xivu Arath is worth nothing at all.
She would cleave your throne world from my dreadnought to steal me.
By rituals of battle, I presume. I have dealt with them before.
I have not seen these deeds. Not yours, nor those of the Guardian you wield as knife. Xivu Arath must choose an altar rich with violence. up again. I awaited.
Guardian, there is a place deep in the Dreadnought that I know. You must halt what Zebu Arath has begun, or she may yet claim her prize.
Aye, aye, boss. Enter into the sunless cell and stop Zebu Arath's ritual to tear the echo from the throne. That one was my favorite back in the day. The first time you go through it and you just land in the fucking, the pit. And you don't know what's going on, and then fucking, what was his name? There's no reason I should forget, because he came back in Witch Queen. Axe Cop. Fucking just like comes out of the void and jump scares you. That was a fucking memory. I don't even know where on the map would it be then. If it's not, oh, here we go. Question is, where is this gonna? It's probably just gonna get thrown into playlist rotation. Ooh, Division. I hate math. An enneagram tips, poised to shatter. Your children live, the threat of soul defeated. We remain. We remain. A foolish thought. A threat defeated is our opportunity wasted. We remain bound. Such cruel exaggeration. Can we not engage in elegant conversation as we used to? How can we be prisoners when we need sapience to
Once,
ensure our...
these cells were kept by Oryx. He imprisoned
I want to
defeated
read that one.
enemies and discarded progeny.
Treat the Taken as something apart from the hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are hive, and their newfound curiosity served me well. I always saw the Taken like that. I don't know who that was supposed to be though, because that was not Zebu Arath's mindless shrieking, so... Oh, they just spawned me in the back. Like at the end of the thing.
Good. You've disrupted the ritual, but something else has stepped into the gap.
This is not my taking. Knife of my slaying. To arms.
You have no authority here.
This is that taking it down won't empower Zebu Arath, right? Let me cut the chatter. Ooh. Oh, that's sick, actually. Starting with one boss and more hive in the area. Activity is dying down. Zebu Arath's sword is still in the Dreadnought, but everything else seems fine.
She will not soon be able to try again. For now, we have won. And we have Willbreaker's hilt.
You want orcs?
He's secure, discontented, but held fast.
I trust you.
Do you hear him? Do you hear him intervening any further? He is secure.
You do have control, I know that, but taking his advice is risky at best. Riskier than everything else you've done.
I have him. I have him.
Not satisfied with that, though. like I said, this was probably my favorite strike in D1. I want Tattoo Strike. Please don't spawn me in the middle of somebody else's instance. What would actually be a good idea is if you were launching it from the actual destination map, you could have the choice to like either like just host the instance, like just launch in and have people join you instead of waiting for other people who are just looking for an open session. Just in case if you wanted to solo it, strikes don't need teamwork that much really.
Once, these cells were kept by Oryx. He imprisoned defeated enemies and discarded progeny to be stripped for chitin and repurposed into something useful. Now this prison is occupied by the Taken, and Xivu Arath's hive come to bring the war to them.
Man, yeah, the prison is also heretical in and of itself, in that like, why are you keeping any of these enemies alive for like any measure of time? Oh, see, there you go. I just spawned in up by myself. I am fine with that. Because like, if the hive seek to destroy all that is weak, you beat the enemy. They are weak. Destroy them. Why you again put them in a prison to be repurposed? But still. No matter how you slice it, Xivu Arath gains power from fighting. We're in a poor position to start, but we can minimize what she gains. Be efficient, strike fast, disrupt her ritual before it can gain traction. I know your tactics as the blade knows the meat of offerings. I am with you all along. Ignore her. I mean, kind of easy. Somebody muted her mic. It sucks that we don't get to hear her that much, but I am glad that, like, assuming her voice actress and Sloane's are really participating in the whole like voice actor strike thing. I really hope that they're able to get some traction going, along with everybody else who's like trying to stand up for themselves right now with voice actors. Like, rights doesn't feel like the right word, but you know what I mean. Especially somebody who wants to go into that field. I don't want to go into something just laden with like fucking AI contract shit. That said, as an artist and somebody who wants to get into voice acting, if you use AI for either, you are not an artist. I don't give a fuck. You are an image generator. I don't instigate fights with anyone over anything, but I will instigate a fight over that. Her voice is glory. Yeah, her voice is whatever. But that strip that out from the record. Yeah, I'm so sorry to be a voice actor. I to end it all. I'm back and now I have like the equipment and stuff here that I couldn't bring over there to Argentina. I'm gonna see if like carving out some time to practice. See if I can get a handle over this whole like tripping over myself, like reading any scripts and things like that. Still haven't gotten it.
delicate piece of violence.
I see Zivu Arath's ritual proceeds apace. If you reach beyond your own prison.
So it does. And I see you are familiar with the art of fighting our god of war. You cut her battle short. Blunt, but respectable. I have in my time done the same.
I am well aware.
We'll accept any tips and tricks or words. He's a ghost, so like I'm not as taken putting up walls after the hive are already inside. That's not late, that's strategy. They're up to something.
Zivor Raph's hunters will become the hunted. They will have no retreat.
Hive or dread, doesn't matter. Take them down while they're off balance.
What a killing floor this would be.
Somebody said killing floor? I haven't touched that game in eons. Not even that it was bad, I just could not solo that. I just gotta wonder, would that genre be called, like, just, I don't know, a game where you are set to unleash a ungodly horde of enemies, like, you know, that, Left 4 Dead 2, Shadow Warrior 2. I love those types of games. Vermintide, too. I gotta gather some friends and do a stream of that or something. There's one. Mainly the eyes that got me thinking, like, oh, this might be something new. Just because we haven't seen anything like that. And it's not like we've really seen a hive of eyes that well to know if they've got irises and stuff. Actually, I didn't know we have. Hive eyes just don't look like that. So, I don't know. I'm just really hoping it's just... I don't know. Surprise challenger, shove nigger opposites. I was even trying to think. What's the Jarl left will tap out. Yeah, just introduce some new Lovecraftian gods, like the next, or give Destiny its own version of the Man in the Wall or something. He left just as we got the door working.
Oh, I do see why she likes you.
Eris, are you sure you can't rein him in anymore?
Zivu Wrath has something of mine. I can taste it from here. Sword edges and screaming.
Nothing more than pockets of battle here. You must keep going deeper still.
The deepest part of this prison has seen the most death. The most suffering.
If you cannot bring yourself to provide something useful, be quiet.
Useful. The Dreadnought was made after my memory. But I understand the flow of energy here. You're running out of time.
Scary. Kind of combo we got this in the May. Sucks we can't have the Dreadnought back in full, and this place is just so aesthetically pleasing. Let's fight proper.
There! You are there! The Hive and the Taken, and the ritual between them. The hilt of the Worldbreaker. By the relic of a brother's sword, Zivu Aram would cleave the Dreadnought from my throne.
No breakers. We need that hilt. Guardian, get shooting. Something here.
You treat the Taken as something apart from the Hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are Hive, and their new
He's secure, discontented, but held fast. Do you hear him? Do you hear him intervening any further? He is secure.
Mm-hmm. That's stress, the only thing that matters.
I have him. I have him.
That also looks fucking nice, though. I don't know. I haven't done the strike proper. I feel like we can use it. Okay, visit the Shaking Slab and acquire your directives for extracting vengeance on Zivu Rap and Sabathun. Extract your vengeance, show no mercy. Again, I say, I beg, make Willbreaker an exotic sword. So, I had it on 2 before, but I feel like it was brighter than that. Yeah, I think this is what I had. Stick with that. In fact, while we're waiting, I have not slept properly in 2 days. And I can feel the disassociation hitting. Oh shit, okay. Oh, okay, so this is in relation to the... Alright, so... While walking the path of resolve, complete nether secrets, clear encounters, and defeat combatants while marked with a corrupted boon. Draw Savathun's ire away from Eris's throne and into open combat on the Threadnought. Reap marks of Zivu Araf with hive forces in the nether by using Void or Strand to deal final blows. The deputy commander tasked you with reaping runes from Zivu Araf's forces and using those runes to to mark defeated Lucent Hive ghosts, planting the idea that Zivu Araf has moved directly against her sister and turning the sisters against one another. Try to deceive the goddess of lies. Take up a sword or glaive and defeat taken forces anywhere in the system. Deputy Commander wants you to grab a blade and get to carving the Taken a new singular purpose, Fear of Guardians. Do I need to do all 3? Or do I... Oh yeah, do 4. There's another one there that I'm not seeing. It says... Nothing bloody blades. What is this one for? Shit, I gotta look into it. Alright. Just take all 3? Have to resolve. Sword. Sword and glaive. If I can do both, that'll probably help speed things up a little bit. And that's going to be void and strand, so okay, so that helps a bit. See how it goes here. So I do be getting tired. I do want to get through this and see what's in store. Oh, mythology thing. Also, Kero I cannot Greek right now. Keraunios. What I saw, and I could be wrong because I should fact check this, is the name of Zeus's thunderbolt. There was a specific one. Zeus didn't generate lightning bolts. At least, I guess, in some depictions, according to those. Rather, they were each handcrafted by the Cyclopses or Cyclopes, or Hephaestus himself. And then doing this. The main thing I'm worried about is the discover secrets part. I don't know how to actually initiate any of those, and gotta hope I get teammates that do. Wrong one. Get a corrupted boon. Also, that's the other thing. I've been avoiding those. It's not even complete. It's obtain. But also, I didn't see the fourth one available, so I probably still need to at least finish one of these and see if the fourth one becomes mine. Makes you feel a little better then. Blades and swords, easy. Love stabbing. Thing. Since I was just reading off that fusion rifle thing, just Elon Shmush. I was thinking now that I know what the name of that fusion rifle is supposed to mean, I kind of feel like I'm not need that. I'm at least glad that they keep updating the Nether and stuff, so just more variables are thrown in. Unrelated thing, but since I usually tend to go quiet running the Nether because like stuff I've done, nothing much to comment on. But yeah, kind of unrelated to Destiny. But the thing that also sucks is Techron Encore came out for Warframe, and I love the 1999 content more than anything else in the game right now. But fuck. But I kind of want to stream that, but I don't feel like there's enough going on there on its own to like warrant making a whole other stream for it. You know what? After I do this, because I was anticipating this being a longer one anyway, and we're not even at the 2 hour mark yet. If I can get through this part here, give me that corrupted. Let me see. Increases health and damage based on total minor boons, but you would no longer be able to acquire major ones. But we'll check it real quick after this then. I believe Destiny and Warframe should be like buddy-buddy. They're very similar, but very different. So like... Oh shit. I can do that. Weird follow-up to the last Destiny stream, starting off with me playing Marvel Rifles. And this with Warframe. Maybe that's the running gag, was every Destiny stream was one other game. As hell. I'm back when I like this in chalky iron. Disgusting. Hi. Still get me as an enemy type, just they're not scary anymore, but like just by nature of being a massive enemy designed to counter you. But they're big weights. What I was thinking. Tormentors, good enemy design. Still like them, Bungie. Thanks for making them a thing. Wish Subjugators were more like that. bullet ball should leak the secrets from.
Keeping the Echo locked down is tough. I ain't gonna tell you what you can and can't do. Still, it could go sideways fast. But I'm here if it does. And so is Thunderguns. Taking King won't one-up us. I trust us. I trust you. We'll get it done. And after.
Point at the end of this thing here. Let's go take it specifically here. Try that again since, like, I gave it the end of it. Opportunity to do shit. That's just like trying to look up something related to the season real quick and saw a notification from a friend and my eyes got assaulted. That's what I get for looking at my phone on street. Here, when never I'm allowed to exist game. There we go. Okay, and we're spawning at the beginning. Oh, I have a lot more enhancement space. Okay. Okay, so level 2. So, okay, I can get that enabled. Back to that. should also check. Is that specifically like taken here? Oh, anywhere in the system. So okay, if this doesn't work, I can do something else to. You know what? Yeah. And from that, there's a whole fucking investment, really. Maybe dreaming. No, last week is more so taken. Last week was heavily taken aside. Well, I think I can just tell it. Like, if we hop in and there's no lights, then like, yeah, no point in trying that there. That would be the best place to grind taken, but only during that part of the rotation. At least, best thing off the top of my head. Yeah, no, but there was taken Blake there, so. Again, this is at least me assuming how things are gonna go. If I can beat one bounty and then go pick up the fourth, then should be set to go. That's if I even need to. Maybe. Yeah, maybe the Dreaming City is the best way to go about it. I could just look for taken bullshit happening and then just keep getting kills that way. I only have to do like 150 of them. Yeah. much did that help? It allows 33 out of 150, so that's gonna be a while. And like I said, I'm getting that jet lag like hard. Thought I saw something up there. That's it though. Like I was thinking, let me just go see what's up in Warframe though, and if it's enough to warrant like streaming that, then hey. So Temple just looks so sick. I don't get why sometimes Lizzie has one neck twisted that way. I don't know. That is not random. He's right. Floor shakes and the crowd cheers for more. It's Tech One Encore. First major update of 2025 is here, and it's more stacked than your dad's record collection. Not that it doesn't have. Welcome to the stage, Temple. The 60th Warframe is here to set the scene on fire with their exalted guitar Lizzie and their flair for performance. Speaking of performance, protect Temple as they shred in the new stage defense mission Romania. You'll also be able to scan their blueprints and more by clearing waves of Scaldra and a new enemy, the Slugger Screamer. Castlevania's central mall has grown with a new rebellious group of proto-frames. Meet and greet Minerva, Velimir, Kaya, and Flair at the round table. They bring with them many wares you acquire. Skins and emotes are also available for each respective Warframe. We'll get to know them. Set list to use it. Okay, Temporal Archimedia. Reimagining deep Archimedia with new mechanics will take your place in Elvania. Tasked with completing 3 Elvania missions back to back with varying deviations and risks. I just wanted to see if there's anything like quest related. I know that the new proto frames have stories and all, but like it's probably just stuff you do through the cam and just kind of building a repertoire with them and such. I'm sorry. I have been binging. There goes my phone. I have been binging this song since it came out. imagine like playing Warframe like 11 or 12 years ago and like trying to tell somebody then, here would be now with some of the best 90s rock coming out of a game in 2020. That song is it's so fucking good on its own as an
Thank you for
actual
returning to me, Operator.
song.
Onred
Intrati had backup plans and 4 of them just came knocking. Now that the old Round Table bar's opened its doors again, we can afford to be hospitable. Hendricks and Volkov seem to know what they're doing at least. I've always respected the Libertation military, even if they do tend to show up late to the party. I don't even know where to start with that smart-ass kid and the Rock Prophet, though. Once I'm satisfied that we're secure enough here, I may well ask, you to handle them.
That's an interesting thing though, like I guess it's interesting from my perspective as like, well, we've been in the loop for a while, so like the year's been just repeating over and over, but for some reason now variation hit. Now we've got like 4 proto frames coming out of nowhere. Like, speaking of
Select destination.
complete collection. Oh, and it comes with Temple also. But
Ordis wonders,
they have a
why is he
signal.
here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
The signal. Jagger. Lizzie guitar decoration. Poor gymnastics. You just gotta pay $50. All the new stuff. Trooper is slug launch. Size, it's cool. I want to need this too. I especially need that. It's purely for aesthetics. Shit. Data skin for Varuna that makes her look cool. Damn it. Oh my. this later. I was just gonna fucking say I was sticking Warframe at the end of this one because now I'm just looking at shit. But like that helmet for Styanax is. Oh, you can just get everybody's hairstyles. I just like the notion that like long hair is an option. Coda antivirus, I'm probably gonna get that too because I'm too lazy to go and grind that out. Give me a second. I ain't looking about credit card information get out there, but okay, so I just went and bought all that. So my will is weak. I want to play around with these customizations and shit. This one. How that looks. Let me just see what's new with the update before we call it night. For the jetlag fucking takes me and I collapse on me.
Please select plotting route.
No? I know I've wore out orders. Right.
Anything we can do to help around here?
I can't look at mythology like I used to. Now I know what Entrati did to history. Indeed. Oh, and be careful out there, yeah? Don't want to lose you.
Okay. Let's just... Oh wait, right, they're by the stage. Let's just see if for everybody. Over here. There's Kaya.
Oh, life is literally a prison. Okay, so the timeline is a frickin' mess. Luckily, young Kaya Velasco has harnessed the power of Archimedia. Now, she and her ragtag team of social rejects conduct insanely dangerous research, so one day we can set things right. You want in?
Okay. Oh. Using a heavy slam with 10 times combo multiplier creates up to 3 snow globes in 10 second duration. If Bellamir is assisting you, both he and the created globes have chilling globe augment. Weak point kills generate 1 null star. Loaded Thermion RPG can be deployed from the gear wheel. It just has a cooldown. Enemies have 5% chance of dropping Argon burger boxes. It can be picked up to heal allies. I like the sound of the RPG because that is the. Oh, okay, I'm not picking that now.
Remember Peelypix? Those delightful stickers are what we've been using to mark unique spatio-temporal connections as we uncover them. You choose the Peelypix you want, stick them to your mission plan, and you'll get a bit of help from somewhere else on the timeline. Anytime you find a whole unopened pack, bring it to me, and we'll open it together. But
Deeply
they're
confused.
so shiny. I'll be
That
here.
doesn't help me.
We need to get... Frankly, our only concern is the current whereabouts of Nessie Rusalka. Kaya Velasco is helping with the practicalities. If you need incentives, we have them.
I ain't gonna say shit, they're married.
Good
So we
luck.
keep on working with Kaya until something turns up.
Wesley, the legend themselves.
So a time traveler and a rock and roll mutant walk into a bar. And the mutant says, "Hey, my friends all got executed. Can we go back and save them?" But the time traveler says, "Well, if we save them, then you never go on the run and hide out at the mall, so we never meet, and they can never get saved." So it goes, right?
You go.
Anyways, I'm Flair. Good to meet you, Drifter.
Likewise.
Here's what we got.
I guess that's where you get all focused from, obviously.
We shall wait.
No.
Yes, run along.
Okay.
Well, I could have. You know, I'm not really a bartender. Oh, so funny story. Our cover identity was meant to be corporate sales reps. So, Minerva and I rock up in Holvania with a ton of merchandise, pockets full of bribe money, replica Skuldra weapons in a hidden compartment, in case a coup needs to go down. You know, usual stuff. And then we got infested, met Entrati, yada yada. That corporate story goes out the window. So now, I'm eating cold ravioli out of cans and sitting on a shipping container full of, honestly, kind of random stock. You know, I could cut you a deal if you're interested.
There's a lot of backstory to say. I've got bullshit for you. Which I'm gonna love messing with all this to decorate.
You'll be back.
I don't know how much Nightingale's told you, but Velamir and I were assigned to Holvania to achieve one key objective. Secure, and if necessary, terminate Major Nessie Rusalka. Since we'd be working undercover, our supervisors fitted us out with authentic Skuldra weaponry, at massive expense. Now that everything's gone to hell in a handcart, we're selling them off cheap. Our loss, your gain.
Okay. Didn't say shit. do not say shit. You are not thinking coherently.
When you're ready,
Anything that
come
comes out of your
see
mouth
me.
right now is sewage.
You're insulting our hosts, and you're embarrassing me.
Hey, Drifter. Sup, Drifter. Let me know if you're hunting that one. Fine. I get to keep them. So, you know how if you keep on rewinding a video and playing it back, the quality gets worse and worse, and one day it just breaks? Same deal with the timeline. We need to do some serious research to find and fix the weak spots in the tape. Then you can keep on looping and, you know, stop the entire cosmos going to shit.
That's how this works. Alright. I'll figure that out on my own then there. But, what? One other thing. There's too many here.
You can hear the Hellmouth too, right? Not just me. Does it ever sleep?
No.
Awfully cute smile today. One thing I will say is I haven't had a zit since this all happened. I do miss the pop, but I don't miss the eyesore. I know.
If I pop a zit in my life, I do not know how that feels like. I don't want to know.
Please select destination.
When the year ends, you'll... No. Keep. Oh, I have so many of these to go through now. They're still just done talking to me in general. I'm gonna sit here and just ASMR all of this. Because back when we were playing Destiny stuff, I think I had a thought that I wanted to say, but now it escapes me. I desperately need sleep, but I'm also hungry, but also I really want to just like play everything I haven't been playing for like the last 2 weeks, and I am very interested in all that's going on here, and I need to go and customize everybody with Gemini skins now. So, probably what I'll do now, pick up with Destiny after a bit, I'll just go and grind off those like challenges and stuff once, you know, those missions are taken care of. Pick up with the rest, wrap that up. I believe there's a number of like secret quests that have also been getting thrown in also along the way, so do those as well. Once because it's probably not much left in the seasonal story thing here, because that was only like part 1 of Act 3, so take care of that, then next bit will show up next due date, so on. So I'm gonna pick up with that. And I'm also going to be playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. You know, I'm going to go ahead and buy that here in a second. But, been hearing good things. People actually went ahead, picked up the game, and just actually had fun with it, which, shocker, forming your own opinion. Can you imagine? But I'll be doing that as well. So I should hopefully actually start consistently streaming here. Who knows? But that said, if you did stumble across this video on YouTube and you sat through and watched it, deeply appreciate you. I'm gonna skip even asking for like likes and subscriptions. I've been saying it doesn't sit right with me. What I really care about, I hope you have a good one. That your path forward be laden with blessings. You take care and you have a good one though. Where's my... Here it is. I was just tracking this thing.